Good morning. How is everybody doing? If you're finding me for the first time, my name is Penny and welcome to my car talk. Car talk is a talk I usually have in the car because I can't do this in my house. I have 2 dogs, I have 25 chicken, and I have a husband, so I have so much going on in my house, so I always talk in my car. Good morning. So if you're coming in for the first time and you're finding me for the first time, please like my page. I just pinned my page, and you can give me stars, you can share my reels, you can subscribe to my channel. I have a YouTube channel for your family and friends who are not on Facebook. When I finish this video, I move it right away to YouTube, so you can go to YouTube and cut and copy and share it with your friends who are not on Facebook. So this morning we want to talk about something, my goodness, I suffer from. I don't know how many of you believe in me. I don't know how many of you look at me and say, when I grow up, my goodness, I want to be like Penny. I don't know how many of you admire me, and I don't know how many of you look at me and say, you know what, she has it together. So I want to tell you the reason why you see a lot of rich and famous people. When I talk about rich and famous, is celebrities. When you see people that you know on social media, on TV, some of them commit suicide, some of them just go into depression and eventually die. The people that are celebrated, celebrities are people that we celebrate, meaning everybody knows about them. They are politicians. There is what they've projected for you on TV. There is what they've projected for you on Facebook. Now that God gave us this chance, to talk on Facebook, there's what you see, and there's what's happening behind the scenes. So sometimes, or rather today, the message I want to push in the next 4 weeks is procrastinating. I can't even never say the word. Delaying something, where you're saying, I'm going to do something, but you put it aside and say, you know what, I'll do it next week. You keep putting things on hold. And before I do that, out of 100%, because I have the disorder, which is called procrastinating, of delaying things, my job performance or my overall rate right now, if I had to rate myself, which that's what I want to challenge you today, rate yourself. Where are you in terms of your life? What do you want to do? What you delayed to do? What you thought you're going to do? Things you think you're going to do and you really never get to do it. My second son, Dylan reminds me every week how I keep saying I will do and I don't do. So I am suffering, and I want to tell you today I'm performing at 50%. Penny, good morning. With life, but you came into my life. Oh, Penny, I'm so glad I can encourage you because I'm also struggling. I am performing, given what the feedback that I get from my son Dylan, I'm performing at 50% of my life. If there is a 40%, if there is a 20%, I don't know what number you're performing at today. The first thing you need to know, evaluate yourself overall. What is your performance like? When it comes to procrastinating, with all the things you all guys see me doing on Facebook, I am performing at 50%. That means I'm not doing good. I have things that I've put away for a year. I have things I've put away for 2 years. I have things that I put in a box for maybe 4 years I've never touched. I'm performing at 50%. Mora, good morning. So, what percentage are you performing on putting things on hold? Are you aware? You were supposed to call someone and you didn't call. You were supposed to go see your mother. You said in 6 months I'll go see my mother. She died. You were supposed to go call somebody. You were supposed to do something with somebody. You didn't. You just put it on hold. And the person is no more. They are not breathing. You said, you know what? Next year I'm going to do this. Nothing is stopping you. You're just putting that thing on hold. My son's pictures came. They were given to us, I don't know how many months ago. Senior pictures, and I said I was going to order the pictures, and I still didn't order the picture. So that's what I'm talking about in my personal life. I do so many things. I have 4 children, I have a garden, I have chicken, I have a business, I work, I have so many things I'm doing at the same time. In the process, I procrastinate, and I never get to complete so many tasks that are on hold. So The first thing you need to do is to be aware. Be aware. Rate yourself. Be aware that you know what, you're not doing things the way you're supposed to do. Evaluate your loss. I can tell you guys today, and I'm being honest, I have lost thousands of dollars to procrastination. Like I said, I will do something. A customer reached out to me. I said, when I get home, I'll get to this customer. I don't. And it is a horrible thing. I have lost. Evaluate your loss. How much have you lost because you said you are going to do something and you didn't do it? In some cases, before I forget, because I can forget, you've decided you're going to leave a marriage. I have spoken to women who had men who were cheating on them. They caught them the first time. They caught them the second time. They said they were going to leave. They were going to leave. Meanwhile, they are saying they're going to leave. They kept checking for HIV and AIDS, for STDs. I know a woman that got an STD. She got chlamydia one time. And she packed her things and left that relationship. She had said, you know what? She kept checking. Every now and then when she catches him, she'll go and do blood work. And she found chlamydia one time and she said, this is it. I don't want to get HIV. From a man who's unfaithful, from a female who's unfaithful, you're going to get a disease because you kept putting it aside. You kept saying, I am going to leave this person. How many domestic violence cases have we seen online where we are saying, had she left, had I done this? So think about that. Even in a bad relationship, you're with someone who's cheating on you. You keep putting it aside. Eventually, it can cost you your life. Eventually, it will give you an STD. Eventually, it's going to cause somebody to hit you. Think about that. You keep planning that you're going to live in 6 months. You're going to live in 3 months. You keep putting it away. Eventually, you are caught up in that mess. And guess what? You lose focus. You go back to having sex without a condom. And before you know it, now the day you get the diagnosis that yes, now you have HIV, that's when you're packing your bags and leaving. Why did you wait for so long? So, what do you want to focus on? What is that one thing that is so important that has costed you a lot that you have put away? How do we spend our time? I can't say it's time management for me because sometimes I feel like I don't have enough time. I feel in my case is prioritizing things. Why am I not doing things that are costing me money? You know? And I just want to use an example of my husband. I see my husband, he likes watching TV. After he clocks out, he's very passionate about TV. And I watch him every day. The way he's so passionate, he sits down for a long time to watch TV. He could watch a game, he can watch a movie. Why is he doing that? He likes that for recreation. Ask yourself, in the process of procrastinating, are you seated somewhere watching another person's dream? Because the people we see on TV, the people we see on social media, the people that we idolize, they are pushing their dream. They did not procrastinate. If it was acting, they went to acting school. If it's playing soccer, they went to practice. If it's NFL, they went to NFL and practice. If it's basketball, they practiced. But you're going to take your time and sit down. And when my husband sees something on Facebook that really, because he likes to see some comedy or whatever, he'll come and show me. And he gets captured and really, how can I say, like fascinated by watching these people, and he spends so much time. But guess what? He is an engineer. He works 9 to 5. He's done. Once he's done 9 to 5, he has the luxury. He has put money in his account. He has the luxury to sit down. But what about me, who's self-employed? If I do the same thing, am I going to succeed if I'm watching him? I'm watching somebody else's push their dream. You don't hope somebody is going to change, especially if you're in a bad relationship. You have to change those relationships. You understand? If you're with 9 people or 5 people that are doing bad things, you're going to be one of them. You have to really decide. Okay? You can love somebody, but don't associate yourself too much with them. Love your family. There's nothing you can do with your family, but you can choose your friends who are going to help you deliver you from the procrastination. Find a friend that is motivated. Find a friend that is organized. Find a friend that has his or her things together. They'll help you. You know the midwives? The midwives help bring life to this world. The midwives help deliver children. You need midwives in your life, whether you're a man and a woman. You need somebody by your side who can help deliver life into your life by choosing who you're spending your time with. Don't be hooked up on somebody's agenda. And that's why I reduced my time to 10 minutes. I don't want you to be hooked up to my agenda. I just want to take 10 minutes of your time and tell you that, you know what, this is what's happening. Find a coach. Find somebody who can walk you through. Get a planner. Okay? And guess what? I'm struggling. I'm performing at 50%. That's a C. I want to get to where my stuff is organized. I want to get to where I'm putting money in my bank account. And again, if you're coming in and you're finding me for the first time, please like my page, share this video, go to my YouTube and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Now, quickly, what are we supposed to do to achieve these goals? Become your own manager. Manage your own things. Decide what you want to accomplish. Look for alternatives for you to accomplish whatever you're putting on the side to say, you know what, this is what I'm going to work on. Write those goals down. Start making short-term goals and tick out. If it's the pictures, tick out and say, you know, I've ordered this. If it's calling your mom, I've done this. Write it down. Carry out your action. Write and say, you know what, crisscross, tick, crisscross, and say, you know what, I've done this. In the next 1 week, because we are going to do 7 days, check the results. Even me, I'm going to sit down and write all the things I've been putting aside, and I'm going to go through one by one, and check and make sure that, you know what, I finished this case is closed. Identify the areas that you need to work on. Write them down. Identify the things that you put away. Put them down. Find out a way to solve those problems. If need be, ask somebody to help you. Sometimes you need somebody to help you. Sometimes you need more, like even a therapist, to get you organized, okay? If something is not working, try something new. We put faces out here. That's why when some marriages end, people are like shocked, especially the marriages that are on TV. That's why sometimes you see some things about some people that, you know, are written, documentaries. You're like, oh my God, this was happening. Because we all choose what we want to put out there, but behind the scenes we are all struggling. There is nobody who's going to come and tell you that their life is 100%. Why? We are all born of a man and a woman. The last thing I want to start mentioning every day, don't wish bad for people. Don't wish that bad things happen to people. When you wish for bad things to happen to people, let me tell you, we are all born of a man and a woman. There is nobody who's more exception or somebody who's not human, who doesn't have blood. So when you're thinking, even Mama Teresa, who was the best woman out there, when you're thinking that, you know what, let Penny fail, let Penny be divorced, let Penny be homeless, when you sit and in your mind you entertain bad thoughts where you're wishing another person to fail, let me tell you, what you give is what you get. If you want to succeed, be a midwife to somebody. Help one person deliver life. Help one person bring a baby into their life. A new person. A baby has done nothing. They just come out with no clothes, nothing. A newborn. Help a friend become a newborn by supporting them in whatever they are doing and seeing good in people. Don't see people and wish them to fail. Thank you for watching. Share this video. If you've not liked my page, please do that. I truly appreciate. And go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. God bless you. And let's all get this together. Find your grade. I am at a C. I'm 50%. I'm halfway to where I'm supposed to be. So get your grade and let's get started. And we are going to be reviewing this every Thursday. Cheers, guys. And thanks for watching my car talk.